performed by the RPI Band.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Joseph Pisacano, bringing you this afternoon's broadcast of the Rensselaer Engineers versus the Holy Cross Crusaders in women's ice hockey. This is the ladies' home opener here at the Houston Fieldhouse in Troy, New York. And they look to bounce back after going 0-2 last weekend at Minnesota State. The Crusaders are in their first season in the Hockey East Conference and are coming off a weekend where they lost to RIT and then bounced back with a tie. Z-Wen out to take the face-off against Rapachi from RPI, both wearing number 7. And we're underway. Crusaders win the face-off. They look to move it through the neutral zone, but it's picked off by Rapachi. She'll send it over to Grigsby on the wing. Grigsby looking for Hansen. Hansen taps it, but can't maintain control. Rapachi tries to get it deep, taken off her stick. Now Grigsby intercepts. Grigsby has a 2-on-1 with Rapachi, but her pass is blocked. She'll send it around. Rapachi gets it to the point for Owanski. Owanski sends a shot. That's taken by Jiwang. Rapachi now with it. She'll again set it up at the point with Owanski. Owanski holds it in. Back to Rapachi. Rapachi looking. Decides to just send it in. Pushed aside there by Pelletier. Engineers continuing to move it now with Orrs. Orrs up top for Hayes. They play catch. Hayes has it at the point again. Back to Orrs. Orrs sends it in, but it's pushed aside by Z-Wayne. Now Capel with it. Capel back for Owanski. Capel sends it behind the net. Taken by Orrs. Engineers establishing control. Schwalbe with it now. Schwalbe up for Owanski. Owanski with another shot that finally gets through, but it's pushed aside by Pelletier. Now the Crusaders look to break out. They send it up, but it's gloved down by Hayes. Taken by Owanski. The Crusaders get a change. Owanski sauces it over to Capel. Capel can't control, and the Crusaders now look to break out. Owanski gets it up for Orrs. Orrs trying to slap it into the offensive zone. Crusaders come away with it. Moving with it now is Lange. Lange moves and passes up into the zone, and it goes all the way down below for Meg Hayes. Hayes takes it up to Rathby. He passes it off for the Tremblay stick. Tremblay fighting for that puck now. Lange with it again. She'll set it back for Matska. Matska bounces it off the boards for Gerard. Gerard sends it behind. Crusaders trying to get some pressure now. Engineers hold it off. Severson moving with it now. Sends it for Rathby. Rathby can't control. Matska sends it back. Severson with it near her own bench. Gets it back for Hayes. Hayes sends it to Severson. Now moving with his Tremblay. Tremblay slaps it. Bounces behind the net. Nolan now pressing for the Engineers, and she takes it right off the stick of Cure. Gets it for Freese Hansen. Freese Hansen loses it. Farrell with it. Farrell gets it to Freese Hansen, the freshman out of Denmark. Burnett's pass is off of Andrik's stick. Controlling the puck now is Atia. Atia out of Nichols Academy in Buffalo, New York. She ices it. So some strong forechecking here from the Engineers, and they have had most of the offensive zone time here to start the period. And that's what you want to see from an ECAC school like the Engineers over a relatively new Division I team. Rapachi sends the face-off deep. Crusaders come away with it. Rapachi gets it back. Trying to find her line mate, Lance, in the corner. Now Lance and Rapachi battle for it. Rapachi comes out with it, looking for her centering, but unable to get the pass off, and it's covered up there by Pelletier. So good move by Rapachi to continue to fight for that puck in the corner and eventually get it towards the net for a pretty good scoring chance that could have scored it in. Schwalbe to take the face-off. She wins it back. Orrs with it. Orrs sends a puck towards the net that bounces off a Crusader skate. Engineers keep it in the zone. Orrs will set it up to the point there for Owanski, but she can't control, and the Crusaders come out with it. That's Gerard moving through center ice. Gerard sends it into the corner. Burnett trying to get it for the Engineers. Burnett sends it up the wing. Orr's battling for it. Crusaders come away with it. They set up at the point. Gerard shot. Pushed aside by Solander. Crusaders continuing to battle. Burnett with it now. She outlets for Capel. Capel moving up. Centers it for Orr's. Orr's just taps it and gets it in deep. Engineers go off for a change. Now moving up with it are the Crusaders. Peluso sends it deep. Solander stops it behind her net for her defense. Hansen outlets for Wraithby. Wraithby centering. Trying to find Tremblay. Wraithby ends it up with it on her stick. She'll send it in deep and try to chase it. Tremblay with it. Tremblay, one of the captains for the Engineers. Orzakowski holds it in, sends it towards the net, but coming away with it is Matska. Stevens now sends it back for her defense as the Crusaders try to break out. Moving up with it is McQuaig. McQuaig will send it in towards Solander. It'll go behind the net. Hansen sends it up for Nolan. Grigsby with it now. Grigsby stick handles through the blue line. Engineers trying to get some pressure now. The Crusaders stifle it. Moving up with it again is McQuaig through the neutral zone. She'll send it in towards Solander, who pushes it aside to the corner. Crusaders again try to send it towards the net. Blocked aside by Hayes. Grigsby gets it up into neutral ice now. Farrell makes a backhand pass to Grigsby, and Grigsby sends it. Tries to get deep, but it's taken by Atiyah. Atiyah gets it up for her forward, Riley, who sends it in deep. Hayes with it now. Hayes passes to Rapace, who misses Grigsby on the connection. Lance forechecking for the Engineers. Hayes with it now. Hayes' pass is intercepted and moving in on net, but pushed aside by Solander was Julie Mathias. So a turnover there by Meg Hayes that she got bailed out by her goalie, Solander. Engineers now moving up. Orr's with it. She'll send it to the point. Capel sends it behind. Owanski pinches up and gets it back behind the net. Penalty coming here against the Crusaders. That's Matska, who is actually one of the better defensemen for the Crusaders. Excuse me, that was Gerard who had the penalty, and she'll be going to the box. They're discussing it now. There seems to be a mix-up. So now they're saying that the play is under review as we look to sort this out. So it is Matska going to the box for 2 minutes. For interference. So Rapace to take the face-off here for the Engineers on the power play. And this is one of the areas that the Engineers want to improve on from last season. They want to get pucks to the net, just like they just did there with Capel. And they want to cash in on the grind-out goals in front of the net. So Hansen sends a puck in. Ors will chase. Capel with it. Capel looking to set up with Ors. Ors moves behind the net. Capel with it. Sends it to Hansen. Hansen slaps it in towards the net. Grigsby battling for it now. It's picked up by Pelletier. So those are the kind of goals that the Engineers are looking for on the power play. Just getting it towards the net and then battling for the rebound. So good job so far on that end. Grigsby takes it off the face-off. Gets up for Capel. Hansen with it now. She'll walk the line. Over to Rapace. Rapace skates. Plenty of room. Hansen with it. Sends it over to Capel. Capel and Hansen play catch. Fakes the shot over to Rapace. Rapace looking to center. Down low to Ors. Ors looking for Grigsby. Can't get the shot off. Rapace saves it. Hansen fakes the shot, moves in, sends it towards the net. Grigsby battling for it, but the Crusaders get it out. Second unit coming on for the Engineers now, and as Hansen takes it behind her own net. Burnett with it. She'll skate out. Burnett moves up with speed. She's got plenty of room. Burnett stops, sets it up for Schwalbe. Over to Lance, sends it in. Puck goes wide. Schwalbe gets the puck now to Severson. Severson backhands it to Schwalbe. Schwalbe plays with it along the half boards for Burnett. Burnett sends a shot in that tips off of Tremblay. Lance pinches and holds it in. Engineers battling for it in the corner. Crusaders clear. Cure gets the clear. Engineers quickly back, but Schwalbe unable to hang on to that pass. Now the Crusaders look to skate shorthanded. Penalty is over. And we skate at even strength. Moving up with it is Lange. Lange will bounce it in. Hayes looking to get it out. Crusaders hold it in. Moore sends it in deep. Moving with it now is Magier. She gets it up top. Slaps it over for Matska out of the box. Matska's pass is intercepted by Rapace. Rapace looking for Grigsby, unable to connect. Moving back with it are the Crusaders. Hayes clears the zone. Crusaders send it in deep again. Owanski with it. Taken off her stick by Magier. They get it up top. Over to Young. Young's shot is blocked, pushed aside by Hayes. Now moving up with it is Rapace. Rapace sends it into the corner. Gellner gets it up for Matthias. Matthias now looking to break out. She'll send a pass that goes right to the stick of Meg Hayes, who bounces it up for Capel. Capel moving with on sides, gets a shot, and Lance will try and take it off the stick of Pelletier, but Pelletier covers it up. So a good chance there from the two freshmen, Capel and Lance. Halfway through the first period, we have no score here at the Houston Fieldhouse. Schwalbe takes the face-off against Jay Wen. She sends it behind for Capel. Capel trying to wrap around, no. Pushed aside by Pelletier. Allison Atia battles for it with Capel in the near corner. Tia wins it and sends it over to McQuaig. Engineers skate on sides. Moving up with it is Freese Hansen. Freese Hansen loses the puck. Taken by Matthias. Crusaders look to break out. Riley battling for it near the RPI bench with Ondrick. Crusaders come away with it. Matthias was getting pushed around by some Engineers, but she was able to get it deep. Burnett with it now. Burnett skates and gets knocked down, but gets it to Orzakowski, and we have a penalty called here. Looks like that's Burnett going to the box. Excuse me, that's Farrell. And no penalty called now. So a stoppage. And Farrell takes it now. She'll send up the boards, off the glass, and the Engineers move into offensive territory. Crusaders quickly recover. Sending it towards the net. But the Engineers quickly respond. Lance, again, trying to connect with McQuaig. Now Burnett takes it and sends it around the boards for Wraithby. Wraithby skates, gets it for Tremblay. Tremblay sends it in deep. Severson loses an edge, and Engineers unable to hold off the offensive zone. Hansen bounces off the boards for Wraithby, who gets it back for Tremblay. Tremblay gets a chance there for Severson, can't get it in, pushed aside by Pelletier, and now the Crusaders will break back. And a quick save there by Salander off the shot of Moore. So after a timeout, not really sure who it was taken by, we get back to the action here. Rapace wins the face-off back to Hayes. Hayes will send it along with boards for Grigsby. Grigsby moves up with it. Gets it to Rapace. Engineers get it into the zone. Quickly taken back by Grigsby through neutral ice. She'll send it in deep. Crusaders push back. Moving up with it is Hallisey. Hayes takes it now. Hayes for Grigsby. They can't connect. Attia with it. Attia will move through neutral ice and send it in deep. Stopped behind the net by Solander. Hayes with it. She hooks a spin out of that check. And Rapace will now move it off her skate to her stick, but it's taken back by Gellner. Gellner moving with it now. Shot goes behind the net. Excuse me, that was Gillis. Orrs finds herself off sides as she was about to have a breakaway there, but unable to hold the blue line before the puck got across. Schwalbe taking the face-off here for the Engineers. They win it back. Owanski with it behind the net. Now moving with his Capel. Capel looking to skate. She'll send it in towards the net. They'll bounce behind. Matska now moving with it. She'll send it towards Solander, who pushes it aside. Ross Moore with it. Now Magier. They look to cycle. Engineers put a stop to that. And now Orrs will have a one-on-one opportunity. Skates, tries to get the shot up and unable to, but she draws a penalty. So the Engineers will go back on the power play. And even though Orrs wasn't able to get the shot off, she was able to get it back across ice, but Capel could not get her stick down. So the Engineer power play will come back out after a Victoria Young hooking penalty. Rapace wins the draw back to Grigsby. Hansen skates it. Now she connects with Rapace. Engineers trying to set up. Orrs with it. Orrs up for Hansen. Hansen walks the line. Over to Rapace. Rapace looking for Grigsby. Puts a shot in. It's pushed aside by Pelletier. Orrs battles it in the corner. Taken back up top for Hansen. Hansen walking. Finds Rapace. Rapace sends it across the half board. Shot held by Pelletier. Good shot there by Capel. So the Engineers starting to get some pressure here now on this power play. Some clean shots and some good movement with their passing. Minute 32 left on the power play. Rapace unable to get that face-off, and the Crusaders clear. Now moving up with his Matthias. She'll skate short-handed, takes the shot. Slider pushes aside, rebound. Pushed again, taken back by Solander. Hansen with it now. She'll skate up. Backhands it to Rapace. Rapace now moving through ice, through neutral ice. She'll bounce it behind the boards. Orrs with it. Orrs held in the corner, but Grigsby comes to help her out. Capel with it. Finds Lance. Lance now moves it to Grigsby. Grigsby slaps it. Blocked aside by Matthias in front of the net. And the Crusaders will clear it onto their own bench. So the face-off remains in the Engineer zone. Schwalbe wins the draw back. Burnett with it at the point. Burnett sends it over to the half boards for Severson. Burnett sends it in, but it's blocked by Pelletier. Engineers unable to hold it in. Severson will skate it through. She gets knocked down, but manages to drop it for Schwalbe. Engineers unable to hold the line. 12 seconds left on the power play. Severson with it. She'll skate through center ice. Taken now by Tremblay. Tremblay gets over to Burnett for the shot. That's blocked by Pelletier. Pelletier looked like she lost it for a little bit, but the power play is over. Engineers get a change. Owanski holds it in. Good play there along the Holy Cross bench by Kirsten Owanski to keep that Engineers zone time. Engineers centering it, shot taken by Nolan again, rebound Nolan, no go. Pelletier blocking both of those shots by Sam Nolan in the low slot. Crusaders now trying to break out. Hayes sends it up ice. Atia with it, she'll bounce it behind the net for Gillis. Gillis moves up for McQuaig. McQuaig just pushes it forward, and Hayes will take that. Hayes losing in her stick for a little bit, but she'll bounce it off the Nolan's stick, and the Engineers will continue to press. Grigsby back for Farrell. Grigsby and Farrell play catch. Farrell fakes the shot, then sends the shot, but it never makes it through to the net. Grigsby with it now behind the net. Grigsby looking to sends it to Hansen. Hansen slap shot bounces off of his stick and never makes it to the net, but the Engineers continue to press behind. Rapace with it now. She sends up for Hansen. Hansen over to Farrell. Farrell's shot bounces off of Lance and into the corner. Grigsby gets back to Farrell. Farrell sends another shot that's blocked off by Zuen. Atia with it behind the net. Atia moving up for the Crusaders. Goes back to the Engineers. Now moving with his Capel. Capel with speed. Gets blocked aside by Magier. Schwalbe now. Schwalbe sends it in deep. Engineers continuing to put pressure on the Crusaders. Shot taken there by the Engineers. Ors takes it now behind the net. Ors cycles it low for Schwalbe. Crusaders recover. Gerard sends it in deep. Taken it back by Orzakowski. Orzakowski starts the breakout. Schwalbe sends it in deep. Moving up with it now are the Crusaders. Doherty loses off her stick. Wraithby will send it now to her defense. Matska with it. Matska finds McQuaig, but she loses it. Burnett with a good stop there, up by the blue line. So the period ends. Our score is tied here, 0-0, but the Engineers have a clear shot advantage, outshooting the Crusaders 12-5 in the first period. Also winning the face-off category 10-2. Having two power plays certainly helped, but the Engineers did not score on either of those power plays, so it remains 0-0 here in the first period at the Houston Fieldhouse.
Okay, so here's the deal. During a normal day,
say yes too. Don't listen. Yeah. So that's the easiest way. I want to talk to the rest of the team at All right. Thanks.
Welcome back here to the Houston Fieldhouse. Again, I'm Joseph Piscicano, bringing you the women's ice hockey team's home opener here at the Houston Fieldhouse in Troy, New York. After one period of play, the score is still 0-0, but the Engineers lead with 12 shots, lead with the shots category 12-5. They have 5 players that each have 2 shots and 2 with 1. And so now they look for those shots on goal to become goals in the back of the net. So Rapace to take the face-off against Zwen. She wins it back. Lance sends it up. Rapace looks to control. Coming out with it now, the Crusaders. They move up. That's Matthias. Matthias moves down the far side. Tries to make a room around Burnett, but she doesn't fall for it. Gets the puck back behind the net. Now moving with it. Matthias looks to pass, and miscommunication there leads to the turnover, but they'll continue to fight for it. Matthias gets it back. Matthias makes a move around Hansen, tries to center it, but no connection there, as Moore takes it out of the zone before sending it back. Solander will give a whistle. And an offsides called will bring the puck out of the Crusader zone. Schwalbe takes the face-off against Magier. Crusaders win it. Get it back behind the Engineer yet net. Owanski headmans for Oars, unable to connect. Crusaders send it back. Hazel just swing it around. Schwalbe moving with it now. Schwalbe down the far side. She'll send it deep. Magier tries to make a move, but Oars holds it in. Owanski with it behind the net. She'll send it around for Oars. Crusaders trying to hold the puck in, and Solander will have to cover it up. Crusaders win the face-off. Trying to establish some control here. Severson with it. She'll headman for Wraithby. Wraithby gets it up for Severson. Severson skating with it now. Guarded closely there. Severson with it behind the net. She'll bring it around the boards. Farrell pinches in to hold it. Severson continuing to forecheck behind the net. Crusaders looking to break out, and taken back again back by Severson. Severson with a pretty strong shift here, having lots of possession. Crusaders get it up. Burnett quickly outlets to Tremblay. Tremblay has an opportunity here, but it's taken off her stick by Lange. Hansen holds it at the red line, sends it in. Lange with it again. Rapace bothering her. Engineers hold it in. Rapace takes off her stick. Passes over to Grigsby. Grigsby's shot gets pushed aside by the Crusader defense. Engineers hold it in. Hansen makes a move. Gets it to Lance. Hansen shot. Never makes it to the net, but they get it behind. Engineers hold it at the point. Hayes tips it off for Rapace's stick. Goes behind the net. Grigsby with it now. Grigsby tries centering it to Rapace, but Rapace unable to get the shot. And the Crusaders desperately clear, but Hansen gets it right back in on sides. Good move by the Engineer forwards to get back to the blue line so that Hansen could bring that puck right back in. Crusaders trying to break out. Another strong defensive play there by Hansen. Engineers send it deep, and it's an icing. Crusaders starting to get some pressure. Hayes trying to stop it with Hansen. And Hansen will outlet, but it's quickly taken back by the Crusaders. Moving up with it is Moore. Moore finds Magier. Centering pass, unable to get a stick on it was Gerard. Their defense holds it in. Engineer defense clears it out. Grigsby skating up, but the puck is taken off her stick there by Gellner. Gerard sends it in deep. Burnett moving with it now. Burnett sends it to Orrs. Orrs outlets to Severson. Burnett with it now. Burnett will send the shot in. It's pushed aside by Pelletier. Burnett continuing to push. Engineers really trying to get that puck in the net. Solander pushes it aside for her defense. Burnett sends it up for Tremblay. Severson will out-skate Atia for that puck. Centers it for Wraithby, but it's quickly taken off her stick. Atia with it again. She'll send it up for McQuaig. McQuaig sends it in on Solander, who has to cover up with a charging Cure. Ondrick to take the face-off. One bear by the Engineers. Ondrick trying to move up with it, but being stifled there. Crusaders making a move, but unable to get the shot off was Matthias. Now moving up with it is Hicks. Hicks sends it in deep. Matska with it now. Matska will try and dump it, but it's stopped there by Hicks. Ondrick gets it up, but it's taken back by Lange. Lange moving with it through center. Taken off her stick by Burnett. Burnett with it behind the net. Tries to bounce it to Hansen. Hansen unable to control. Crusaders continue to control. Moore with it. She'll set up at the point for Gellner. Gellner shot. Pushed aside by Burnett. Burnett now gets it up for Orrs. Orrs skates. Orrs bounces it past Gellner. Taken by Young. Gerard's pass blocked by Schwalbe. Now Young again. She'll get it to Moore. Moore sends it for Gerard. Gerard slaps it at the blue line, but it's blocked by Hayes. Good block there by Meg Hayes. Turnover there from Capel to McQuaig. McQuaig sends a shot in from the neutral zone that Solander covers easily. Officials timeout here with 13:12 to go in the second period. Kewer and Rapace face off. Kewer wins that, but the Engineers now coming away with it. Lance sends it up for Grigsby. Grigsby makes a move, takes the shot, and Lance scores! Wait, we'll say no goal. Though I'm pretty sure that puck bounced inside. We'll take another look at it. Grigsby looked to make a move, and then Lance got the rebound, and they were showing it on the scoreboard before they pulled it down. So that's why you hear the screams from the Engineer bench. So the play is under review. Play under review after a very quality scoring chance from the Engineers. As we look at there, it looks like it went off the crossbar, but it did not go in. So a good chance there by the freshman Aaliyah Lance from Edina, Minnesota. No goal. So Rapace takes the face-off. Burnett again sends it towards the net. Burnett holds it in. Up there for Owanski. Owanski's shot doesn't make it through, but Rapace battling for it. Shot goes wide. Grigsby's pass is intercepted by the Crusader defense. Matska with it. Matska sends it over. And the Crusaders look to move up. Icing called there as Matthias could not get to that puck on time. So the Engineers will look to push back after a good scoring chance from Grigsby and Lance that did not go through. Lance beat the goalie fair and square, but that pipe just wouldn't bounce her way. So Orrs takes it now. Orrs and Capel will battle. Orrs has it along the half wall. Backhands it to Capel. Capel tries to make a move, but Zwen doesn't fall for it. Now Matthias clears the zone. And the Crusaders send it deep. Hansen will take it behind her own net. Headman for Orrs. Orrs takes it. Keeps it on sides. Schwalbe gets sandwiched and cannot get the pass through to Capel. So the Crusaders come back out. Young with it. Young shot is deflected aside by Hansen. Hansen and Hayes looking good on defense so far. Now a shot gets through that Solander pushes aside. Braithwaite sends it up along, and Tremblay will skate for it. Icing is called. So Tremblay unable to outskate Jackie Gellner. Crusaders will get another offensive zone face-off. Blake Orr is looking for a penalty there on rough hit by Gellner. Hayes with it. She'll send it up. Braithwaite trying to clear the zone. Crusaders hold it in. Gillis with it. Gillis slaps it on net, but it's blocked aside. I believe Hansen may have gotten a stick on it. Crusaders hold it in. Atias gets it behind the net. Hansen with it. Crusaders hold it in. Again, shot towards the net, but it's blocked by the Engineer defense. Wraithby with a chance now. She'll try to make a move, but it's pushed aside by McClyde. Good defensive play there on the back check from McClyde. Crusaders look to counter, but they're stopped off sides. Crusaders send the puck deep off the faceoff. Farrell takes behind the net for Burnett. Burnett for Hicks. Hicks gets it to neutral ice. Crusaders quickly recover. Farrell with it. Farrell gets it to Fries Hansen. Farrell again with the puck. She'll send it up for Hicks. Hicks bounces it off her stick. And a move made there by Lange to clear it up to neutral ice. Hansen takes it behind the net and pushes a stick off. She'll send it deep, but that will be icing. Another official's timeout taken here at 9:28. Crusaders win the draw, but it's blocked by Rapace from the face-off dot. Rapace attempt to clear it and does for another icing. So a little too much strength on the stick of Rapace as she was looking to just send it to neutral ice, but instead send it the full length. Face-off win here for the Crusaders. Matthias taking it, and gets the shot off that Solander pushes off her stick over to Hicks. Hicks will bounce it up for Rapace, but it's held in by Matska. Now Zwen with it. Back to Matska. Matska takes the shot. That goes right into the breadbasket of Solander. So Solander getting a little more work here in the second period after only facing 5 shots in the first. And we'll now take a break for a shoveling of the ice. Schwalbe takes the face-off back for the Engineers. Burnett sends it up for Capel. Capel moves up with it, stays on sides, and Schwalbe sends it deep. Crusaders push back. Orrs responds and holds it in at the point. Matska will try again, this time on the other side. Blocked by Schwalbe. Matska again will try to clear from the near side. This time she sends it all the way down, and it will be an icing this time on the Crusaders. So only 2 shots in the second period for the Engineers, but 6 for the Crusaders. who are starting to push back a little bit and get in the offensive zone more. Though the Engineers had the best scoring chance of the day, but Aaliyah Lance only went crossbar. Lance gets another shot there, but it's taken by Pelletier. A rather soft shot that sort of just squiveled in off the face-off. So Rapace takes another face-off, gets it up to the point for Hansen. Hansen tries a shot that does not go, and now moving up with his Majir. Majir will skate with the goalie. Majir shot backhand that's pushed aside by Solander. And a good job there by the Engineer defense to back check and make sure that the rebound did not go in on Solander. So Grigsby counters, gets it in front of the net, but Rapace unable to get the shot off. So now Crusaders will skate again. Sends it wide. Does more. So Rapace now. Rapace will counter. Makes a move, gets a shot in that goes behind the net. Grigsby looks to center, and no. Engineers hold it in. Rapace flips it to the far corner. Burnett unable to hold that puck in. She'll get it back for her defense. Orzakowski now. Tips it off the stick of Severson. Gellner with it. She'll swing it behind the net. Taken by Tremblay. Tremblay and Severson trying to get something going for the Engineers on the cycle. Orzakowski sends it for Severson. Severson now sends it to neutral ice. Tremblay from the slot. No good. Blocked aside by Pelletier. Tremblay with it again. Sends it towards Pelletier, who pushes it back to the corner. Moving with it now is Moore. Moore will send it back behind her own net. Crusaders are going to break out. Burnett holds it in. Burnett sends a shot that goes behind the net. Andrick's shot bounces back behind the net, and it'll squeak out of the zone. Sam Nolan takes it. She'll send it to Hayes. Hayes up for Andrick. Andrick will dump it and chase. Andrick gets it to Hansen, Fries Hansen. Sam Nolan stops it at center ice. And we have an offsides called here. Crusaders win the faceoff, but it goes through the skates of Lange. Lange back for Matska. Engineers come out with it. Schwalbe now. Schwalbe gets it in towards the net, and Pelletier will cover lightly. So the Engineers starting to get more shots on now in the later part of this period. Still, neither team has been able to come away with a goal, but good overall play from both sides in this second period. Rapace takes the face-off for the Engineers, but the Crusaders come away with it. McQuaig takes it up. Rapace battles back for it. Grigsby now. Grigsby will send it for Lance. And we have an offsides called. Yes, we have an offsides called, and so the puck will come out of the zone. Rapace takes the face-off, kicks it back. Lance looks ahead and sends it deep. Kellner with it behind the net. She finds Atia. Kellner with it again, trying to get it up, but the Engineers quickly respond. Now moving up with it is Gerard. Gerard fakes shot. Hansen takes it off her stick and gets it up to Grigsby. Grigsby unable to clear the zone, and Atia moving with it now. Atia centers it, but it's taken away by Burnett. Grigsby again attempts to clear and does, so the Crusaders have to push back. Now Orr's with a chance. Orr's skating in, gets pushed off and sent into the net, and it looks like we have a hooking penalty called. So Orr's with another chance at a breakaway. Orr's has had a couple of those today, but unable to convert. So Matthias, the captain, the senior captain from Thornton, Colorado, will go to the box, and the Engineers get their third penalty of the game. The Engineers start off the season 0-4 on the penalty last weekend and are 0-2 so far here today, as they look to break that streak. Rapace with it, sends up to Hansen. Good movement here from the Engineers. Hansen and Rapace play catch. They'll look for an opening. Rapace sends it up top for Hansen. Hansen sends it in on net, and it goes! So Blake Lewis draws the penalty, and Blake Lewis gets the goal. 23 seconds into that power play. That will be Blake Lewis' first of the season. And good movement on the Engineer penalty power play, and a good just sort of a little shot by Hansen that went through, and Orrs was able to get her stick on. So the Engineers take a 1-0 lead here with 4 minutes to go in the second period. Capel stood up there by Young. Crusaders battle and come out with it. Now they'll look to get it in on net, but Burnett pushes it to the corner. Orrs with it again, the lone goal scorer here in this afternoon's competition. Sending it in are the Engineers, who seem to have gotten a burst of energy since that past goal. Now moving up with it is Cure. Cure moves on the far side. She'll send it in on Solander, who pushes it aside easily. Burnett with it. She'll outlet to Tremblay. Tremblay finds Wraithby moving through center ice. Wraithby sends a shot and tries to get her own rebound, but Pelletier covers up.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's first RPI goal is brought to you by London.
Engineers win the offensive zone faceoff. Crusaders move up with it. Hansen takes it, gets it to Severson. Severson tries Wraithby, but Wraithby unable to cover. Shot pushed aside by Pelletier. Severson with it now. Engineers cycling. Severson pushed off the puck. The Crusaders come out with it. Atia gets it taken off her stick by Lance. Lance now trying to keep it in the Engineer zone. Gellner comes out with it. Gellner moving up. Gets it taken off her stick. Lance will send it in deep. Pelletier stops behind the net for Atia. Atia outlets. Matthias moving with it now. Taken off her stick. Lance sends it in deep. Rapace chases. Kellner and Rapace get strung up. Shot taken there by Burnett that bounces up and over the net. Grigsby Cycling, sends it behind. Z-Wen pushed off the puck by Repetchi. Repetchi sends it out front, but no Engineers there. Burnett with it near the Holy Cross bench. She'll send it all the way back down the ice, and icing is waved off thanks to Blake Orrs. Orrs now for Capel. Engineers continuing to cycle. Capel centers it. Saved there by Pelletier, they had battle. Engineers continuing to put the pressure on the Crusaders. Capel moving with it now through ice. Gets it into Losat, but gets pushed off. Schwalbe and Z-Wen battle with behind the net. Capel comes to help out. 1 minute remaining here in the second period. Engineers with a 1-0 lead. Z-Wen with it behind the net. Intercepted there by Severson. Severson digging for it. Finds Hansen at the point. Hansen skates in. Moves around the dot. Centering attempt blocked aside by the Crusaders. Tremblay with it. Tremblay stick handles. Tries to get it to Wraithby, but it bounces off her skate. Farrell back behind the net for Severson. Severson centers it. Wraithby unable to get a clean shot off. Severson again centers it, but cannot get a clean shot off from Wraithby. Wraithby now trying to center, but it's knocked off the skate of a Crusader player. Crusaders clear. Hayes has it, and that's how the second period will end. So the Engineers get a goal on the power play from Blake Orrs. So finally the Engineers convert after 7 chances on the season. And it was one of those goals that Coach Vines is looking for, where his defensemen just send it in on net, and then they battle for it in front of the net, try to get a deflection. That's exactly how Blake Orrs scored her first goal of the season. So good job by the Engineers here in the second period, because they had pressure all period, especially in the second half of that period. They again had 10 more shots to the Crusaders' 8. So one of those shots finally converted and became a goal. We'll be back for the final period here from the Houston Fieldhouse. So we look to start the third and final period here at the Houston Fieldhouse of the Engineers women's ice hockey home opener. Engineers had a 1-0 lead over the Holy Cross Crusaders off of a power play goal from Blake Orrs, and Blake Orrs actually drew the penalty on that power play. It was a shot from Hansen that was able to get through the Crusader defense, and Orrs was able to get a stick on it and tip it by Pelletier. Rapace got the secondary assist on that goal. So Matska moving with it up through the red line. She'll send it deep. Hansen chases. Engineers have it now. Rapace gets it up for Grigsby. Rapace takes her own takes it, and passes up to Hansen along the blue line, who sends it deep. Some slippery ice here as Matthias had a little trouble with her footing. Rapace loses his stick. Moving up with it is Lange through the neutral zone. Schwalbe takes it off her stick. Now Capel with it. Capel centers it, but Schwalbe was knocked down. Engineers hold it in. Capel battling for it on the near side. Capel takes it behind the net. Taken off her stick by Young. Young headmans. Taken now by Hayes behind her net. Hayes will swing it around, but the Crusaders come away with it. Lewanski pushes her off the puck and gets it up ice. Engineers send it deep. Moving up with it is Moore. Moore crosses the red line. Tries to send it, but Orzakowski will take it behind her own net now. Orzakowski, headmans for Wraithby. Wraithby gets it to Severson. Severson sends it in, but Tremblay was offside, so the Crusaders come away with it. A shot that's blocked by Orzakowski. Wraithby skates up, looks for Tremblay. Engineers skate it through, and they're going to call offsides on Severson. Severson makes a nifty little move to get the puck to the referee. Rapace wins the faceoff back to Farrell. Hansen gets it to Rapace, and it bounces off her stick. Attia with it behind the net. Crusaders looking to clear, but held in by Lance. Lance had a good scoring opportunity earlier in the second period that did not go, though it was under review. Rapace moving with it now. She sends it in, and Pelletier gloves it. Good simple play there by Rapace. Gain the line and take the shot. Pelletier made a clean save on that. Face-off won there by Matthias. Moving with his Fries Hansen, but coming away with his Matthias. Matthias sends it deep. Collision between Riley and Nolan sends both of them to the ice. Nolan battling for it along near the RPI bench with Ondrick. Engineers come away with it. Morgan Ondrick sends it up for Nolan. Nolan gets a stick on it, but can't control. Lange with it now. Lange moves up. Moves past the RPI bench. She'll take it in, send it on towards Slander, but Slander sticks it aside. Puck taken now by Schwalbe at the RPI crest, but it's quickly recovered by the Crusaders. Burnett looked to intercept, but we have a whistle here. And the puck the Engineers will have a face-off in the offensive zone. Severson will take the face-off here. Magier wins it back for the Crusaders. Engineers hit it with a high stick, so the Crusaders come away with it. Burnett with it. Burnett passes over to Hayes. Hayes and Burnett play catch. Hayes now takes it for Severson. Severson keeps it on sides, tries to make a move, but it's pushed off of her stick by Young. And now moving up with it is Magier. Magier will send it in behind Solander. Owanski with it. Owanski sends to Wraithby. Wraithby sends it to the opposite corner. Owanski will be on the forecheck. Engineers change. Hansen takes that center ice, but it looks like we're going to have a penalty on the Engineers. So Lance will go to the box for tripping. Didn't look like it was intentional, it just looked like Lance missed on her attempt at the puck and instead sent a Crusader to the ice. So the Engineers on their first penalty kill of the game. The Engineers are 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. And so sending it in on net were the Crusaders, but Solander pushed it aside. Grigsby now will send it all the way down the length of the ice, and Rapace will look to make a play on this puck. Tries to trap it along the boards, but fails to do so. Moving with it now is Matska. She'll outlet. Moving across her blue line are the Crusaders. They get it behind Solander. Engineers looking to clear. Grigsby's stick is held, so she'll just try to kick it. Interesting, there was no penalty called on that as her stick was clearly being held. But the Engineers make the clear anyway. Good move by Rapace. Just takes it and sends it off the length of the ice. Crusaders unable to really set up here on this power play as they only have 50 seconds left on it. Moore moves with it through neutral ice. Takes it along the near side. Swings it behind the net. He sets it up at the point. Young with it. Young takes the shot, moving, but Solander looks to cover. No whistle here. And eventually we get one. So Moore was jabbing and jabbing at it after a point shot from Young, but Solander able to scramble and find that puck. 30 seconds left on this penalty kill for the Engineers. And up until that point, there weren't many chances on it, but that was certainly a good chance. And the Engineers do only have a 1-0 lead, so a goal ties this game. Strong play there from the senior captain, goaltender. Crusaders send another shot that's blocked by Schwalbe. Good block there from the forward. Crusaders keep it in. Schwalbe with Hayes forces a turnover to Hayes, but unable to clear the zone were the Engineers. And so the penalty kill is over, but the Crusaders continuing to apply pressure. Now Burnett moves up with it. Over to Lance. Lance fresh out of the box. Makes a move in to the slot, gets the shot off. That bounces behind the net. Now countering are the Crusaders with Moore. Moore moves down the far side. She'll center it, and Solander gets taken out. And we'll have a whistle. So Moore was trying to center it for Sarah Stevens, who wound up running into Solander. Where's Zukowski making sure her goaltender's okay, and will have a timeout here with 13:09 to go in the third period. Engineers looking to hold off the Holy Cross Crusaders, who just came off a very strong power play with several chances. Crusaders come away with the face-off, but it's quickly gloved by Solander. Crusaders starting to apply a little more pressure here. Matthias takes the face-off, but it's won by Rapace. Matthias with the shot that Solander has to cover again. That was a really good shot there by Matthias. There was a little bit of an opening between the pipe and Solander, and Matthias looked like she was going to hit it, but Solander was able to move and keep it out of the net. Backhands a pass there for Matthias. Engineers try to swat it out of the air. Crusaders hold it in. Matthias again, but it's taken off her stick there by Capel. Matska with a shot, gets it through to Riley. Matthias with an out. Solander pushes it to the corner. Some serious pressure being applied here as Schwalbe breaks through for the Engineers. Gets it along past her blue line, sends a shot that bounces off the skate of Lange. Capel battling, and it looks like she may have gotten herself a penalty here as Matska makes a move. Crusaders pushing back now. Rapace takes it off the stick of Kewer, and so we have a stoppage for the penalty, as it looks like Capel will go to the box for hooking on Matska. So the two young RPI freshmen who've gotten significant playing time here today have both also gotten penalties, starting to learn the speed of the NCAA game. Engineers look to keep the pressure on the penalty kill. Good move there by Rapace, who sends it along for Grigsby. Grigsby's got a shorthanded chance. Makes a spin move, sends it in on Pelletier, gets it behind her. Engineers unable to cash in as that puck was behind Pelletier. But Pelletier was saved by her defense. Grigsby was able to squeak that through the 5-hole, but it did not go in. So the Crusaders will set back up. They'll send it in on net, and Solander looks to cover up and does. So shots starting to become even here as the Crusaders have gotten some power play time. So Rapace is so close to scoring after a beautiful setup there for her line mate Grigsby. But the Engineers still have a penalty to kill off. 1:16 to go on the power play. Owanski holds it in the corner and just chews up time. And Crusaders unable to hold the puck in. Severson will chase that down and look to set up another chance for the Engineers. Schwalbe unable to keep her stick on it, but Owanski will send it back down and kill some more time. Zewen makes a move. Tries to find Riley, but it doesn't hit her stick. Riley cycles. Zewen with it. Zewen protects. Bothered there by Rapace. Rapace had the latest setup on the shorthanded opportunity. Shot taken there by Matska. Goes behind the net. Matthias with it. Matthias for Zwen. Zwen centers. Taken by Riley right into the breadbasket of Solander. 18 seconds left on this penalty kill for the Engineers. Crusaders looking to tie it up. There's certainly a sense of urgency from the Crusaders, who've almost pushed it back to even shots with 24-22. Engineers take the ensuing face-off and send it the length of the ice, which should kill this penalty off. It's an opportunity there for Severson, but she'll send it right to Pelletier. So a quick turnover there from Severson. Sets up that opportunity in the low slot. Penalty over, and we are back at even strength with 10 minutes to go, halfway through this third period. Wraithby sends a shot, and that goes blocked by Tremblay, but Tremblay was able to turn around and whip it towards Pelletier. Pelletier makes a save, and another face-off here for the Engineers. Back here after the ice clearing. Ors sends a shot that bounces off Atia's stick. Rapace gets it back to the point for Hansen. Hansen unable to maintain control, so the Crusaders able to clear. Atia with it now. Crusaders moving up. That's Moore with it on the far side. Moore gets it taken off her stick on a good defensive play by Burnett. Rapace finds Grigsby. Grigsby moving in, loses it, then sends it on net. Pushed aside by Pelletier. Good play by Pelletier. Crusaders recovering now. Moore sends it in deep as they go off for a change. Solander settles it for her defense. Hansen stretches it up for Grigsby. Rapace will send it deep. Gellner with it behind the net. She'll swing it around. Farrell comes away with it. Now for Hayes. Hayes played forward most of last season and on defense now for the Engineers. Engineers battling for it near the Crusader bench. Young with it. Young bounces it off the penalty box glass. Hayes tries to send it up, but coming away with the other Crusaders. Shot blocked by Farrell. Doherty with that last shot that was blocked by Farrell. Now 2-on-1 opportunity for the Crusaders. Shot taken, pushed aside and bounces off of Solander. That went towards her defense and Hayes knocks it into her own net. So the initial save was made by Solander, but Amanda Kewer comes away with the goal and ties it up here with 8:06 to go in the third period. Solander makes the initial save. Hayes tried desperately to clear that puck, but it instead bounces off of her stick and into the net. Rapace takes the puck, gets it for Ors. Ors moving with it now. She's poke checked. Now moving up with it is Matthias. Matthias skates across skates through the neutral zone. Riley with it now. Setting it up at the point. Matzke's shot goes wide. Hansen chasing. Finds Ors on the far boards. Coming away with their other Crusaders. Shot taken. Goes wide. Burnett sends it up. Crusaders now skating through neutral ice, moving with his Magier. Magier's shot goes high and out of play. The assists on the Kewer goal going to McQuaig and Victoria Young. Farrell will send it along the glass. Engineers looking to come back, but Magier with it now. Magier sends it in on Solander. Moving up with now is Schwalbe. Engineers send it deep. Farrell trying to get it in deep, but Atia stops that. Crusaders moving through center ice now, taking off their sticks. Farrell bounces it along, looking for Wraithby. Wraithby pushes it deep. Wraithby continues to push, gets it to the corner. Wraithby getting pushed off the puck there by Young. Burnett with it, she'll send it back to Hayes. Hayes gets a turnover, but Severson takes it back for it. Wraithby pushes up, sends it to Severson. Severson back to Burnett at the point. They play catch. Severson sends it in on net, but Pelletier pushes it aside. Engineers applying pressure with 5:30 to go here in the final period. Grigsby moves with it now. Grigsby tries to make a move, but it's stopped by Young. Rapace continues along with the forecheck. Grigsby tries to find it. Hansen tries to keep it in, but it goes by her. Iwanski with it now. Iwanski sends it up for Ors. Ors makes a move. Gets it deep. Centers it. Rapace unable to extend her stick far enough. Rapace and Grigsby battle for it in the corner with Matthias. Matthias comes away with it. Matthias makes a move around the forechecking Ors. He skates along her own bench before sending it deep. Hansen will swing it around. Rapace clears to neutral ice. Making a move with it was Magier. Magier gets the shot, but Solander blockers aside. Rapace tries to clear, but it's blocked by the captain, Gerard. Gerard centering pass pushed aside by Iwanski. Iwanski sends it up along the glass and taken backhanded pass by Ors to Capel. Capel now moves with it. Capel gets it taken off her stick by Matska. Matska moves up past the blue line and sends it in on Solander, but it bounces aside. Goes behind the net. Hayes gets the puck taken off her stick by Moore. Moore's shot bounces off the side of the net. Hayes recovers, but again gets it taken off her stick. Crusaders set up at the point with Atia. Atia sends a shot in on net that Solander covers. Engineers coming away with it now. Grigsby moves up, stops, finds Rapace in the slot. Rapace's shot goes off the side of the net. Good opportunity there for the Engineers. Rapace continues to battle behind the net. Tries to center it there for Grigsby. Grigsby will take it back behind the net. They battle for it in the corner. It's in between the skates. And Tia now will take it on the other corner. Coming away with their other Crusaders. McQuaig takes it, but is unable to get it low. Hansen now chases it into her corner. Burnett sends it up, finds Capel. Capel moves it for Lance. Owanski takes it behind, and icing called. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. As the Engineers look to score after an unfortunate bounce off of Meg Hayes. Engineers win the faceoff. Owanski sends it to Schwalbe. Schwalbe behind for Capel. Capel gets it up to the point for Farrell. Farrell sends it in, but it's blocked by Zwen. Owanski holds it in at the point, but not for long as Matthias comes away with it. Rapace intercepts at center ice, but it's taken off her stick by Matthias. Matthias gains the line, gets pushed down there by Capel. Orr's moving up with it now. Rapace with it. Takes it along the dot, sends a shot, bounces behind the net. Moving up with it are the Crusaders. Moore with it. Moore bounces it behind Hansen. Burnett clears. Grigsby with it again. She'll send it deep. Engineer center. That's pushed aside by Matska. Matska moving with it now. Moving up with it is Tremblay. Tremblay makes a move, but the Crusaders neutralize. Owanski forces another icing. 36 seconds here. Timeout taken by Holy Cross here with 36 seconds left. Rapace takes the face-off and comes away with it herself. tries to pass it, but it gets deflected high, and Hansen gets bounced off with a puck, and then throws a little hip check of her own. And we have a stoppage. So Hansen went for the fly ball, got knocked over. Now moving up with this Gerard. Gerard takes the shot, Slander punches it aside. Crusaders applying pressure now. Grigsby moves up with it. Takes the shot, but it's blocked, and the period will end. So we had overtime here at the Houston Fieldhouse. So the Engineers had a 1-0 lead to go into this third period, but unfortunately just a bad bounce that went off of Meg Hayes after she was going back to make a play on defense, and the puck just ricocheted off of Solander and hit Hayes right at the right angle that it would go right into the net. So a strong shot there from Kewer that allowed that rebound to even happen. Not much she could do. So overtime begins here, a 5-minute overtime session for the ladies' home opener as Orrs takes it behind the net, loses an edge. And the Crusaders come out with it. Hansen now sends it for Burnett. Burnett headmans to Rapace. Rapace makes a move. Orrs will send it. Moving up with it is Matska. Matska sends it in on Solander. She'll push it behind the net for Farrell. Farrell makes a move for Grigsby. Grigsby sends the shot in, that's gloved by Pelletier. Schwalbe set to take the face-off. She will get out of the circle, and Capel takes it. Engineers win it. Lance sends it to the corner. centering pass that's pushed aside by Solander, and now moving up with his Capel. Capel goes along the far side, pushes it deep. Crusaders taking it now. Looking for a shot there, blocked aside. Solander again able to push the puck aside, but we have a penalty call here. And it looks to be Schwalbe going to the box for holding. So the Engineers have another penalty kill here, with 2 minutes. But on that last penalty kill, they had a short-handed opportunity attempt. So certainly not out of the question here as Rapace continues to hack. Glove save there made by Solander. Just 10 seconds into this power play. Hansen swings it around. Crusaders trying to set up, but the Engineers not letting them do so on this power play. Now Matska has it at the point. Rapace continuing to press. Now they set up. Zwen with it makes a spin move to fool Rapace. Centering pass, but no one there, and so a clear for the Engineers. Engineers get some fresh legs. Crusaders now pushing. But a sloppy pass there, and Severson now moves in on the net. Takes the shot, but unable to get a strong push on that, so Pelletier makes the easy save. Severson got knocked down when going for the rebound. But the Engineers will get an offensive zone faceoff here with 40 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Face off. One back by the Crusaders. Now moving up with it is Young. She'll send it for Moore. Moore sends it deep. Hansen takes it near the Zamboni doors. Hayes pressuring. And holds it there along the far corner and just chews up time. Good play there by Meg Hayes to chew up time on that penalty kill. Just 10 seconds to go now. Crusaders send a shot in, but no, does not get through the defense. Another shot pushed aside by Solander, and no whistle here as it looks to be underneath a Holy Cross player. So sitting down in front of the net was Sam Gerard. Excuse me, Rachel Moore, number 18. So good defense there by the Engineers to keep that puck out of the net. So 1:18 to go in the overtime period. The score tied 1-1. Blake Orr is now looking to make a play, but taken back by the Crusaders. We skate at even strength. Moving up with his Zwen. Sent back, but it's intercepted by Rapace. Rapace sends it up along the glass for Grigsby. Grigsby chases, no icing. Grigsby kicks it along with their skate, but it's taken by Lange. Grigsby gets it back. Grigsby finds Orrs. Orrs looking to center, bounces it off the side of the cage. Crusaders try clear now. Moving up with it through neutral ice is Zwen. She sends it on Solander, who blockers it aside. Farrell with it behind the net. Finds Rapace. Rapace gets it to her defense. Burnett outlets to Orrs. Orrs moving through the red line. 18 seconds. Schultz's dump it. Crusaders looking for one final rush. They'll send it deep. Manson sends it up ice. And that is how the game will end. So a 1-1 tie for the ladies in this home opener. Good play overall. The Engineers really, they controlled the pace for most of the game. Holy Cross pushed back, especially when they start again those power plays in the third period. And they come away with the shots advantage, 31-29. But overall, pretty even game from both sides from a stats perspective. 32 face-offs, one for the Engineers, 27 one for the Crusaders. And Engineers able to convert on one of their 3 power plays. Crusaders unable to score on any of theirs, but they did get an even strength goal from Amanda Kewer. So the Engineers will improve to 0-2-1. Still looking for that first win, but some strong play here at the Houston Fieldhouse. Really impressive play from both goaltenders here today. Both Julia Pelletier from the Holy Cross Crusaders and Lavisa Solander from the Engineers. Both really did a nice job of just keeping the puck out of the net. They both faced a lot of shots, almost 30 each between them, as the ladies give their thank you to the fans. And both only allowed just 1 goal, so a really strong defensive game from both goalies. So the Engineers' next game will be at Robert Morris next Friday at 3:05, and they'll be back home on Friday, the 26th of October at 3 p.m. against RIT. So that's all we have here from the Houston Fieldhouse in Troy, New York. The Engineers tie the Holy Cross Crusaders 1-1. I'm Joseph Pisacano, and we thank you for listening and watching on RPI TV.